Emmanuel Osi says, when there is injustice, what did you expect? INEC evaluated his own law, valued his own law, and you, violated, that's what it meant to write, his own law, and you want the election to stand. This is one of the comments that supporting, as Sami S said, okay, Fabian Akeze says, Dati Ahmed's actions are proof that he never had any good plans for Nigeria. This is just a man showing his true color. Elections is not a do or die affair. He contested and lost. Enough of this. And I wanted to react to this, BKO. There is a comment here saying, Jide, we know what this program is for when you created it last year. Underline when you created it last year. I said it that this is for APC politics. I'm not surprised what I always heard from you here. I would like you to react to that.
Okay.
He said the program was created
You
last
know,
year.
you see, when you disagree with today's young people, there's nothing that they will not say. I've seen people accuse me of bigotry that I don't like the Igbos, but on this program, so many times we were pushing for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. I've not seen any Nigerian journalist on TV who has campaigned for Nnamdi Kanu to be released and for dialogue to prevail more than me. I challenge anyone to point at any Nigerian journalist who has pushed so hard for Nnamdi Kanu to be released the way that I have done. No one. And I know the battles that I fought. People will say, oh, Jide, why are you supporting Nnamdi Kanu? He's a terrorist and all that. But the law is the law. If the law says free him, why don't you free him? This is what I've always fought for. The program was not set up for me to agree with obedience at all times. There are times when we will disagree. I mean, when this same program, we have highlighted Obi's progress as a politician, Obi's positive stories more than any presidential candidate. The facts are there. They are all on YouTube. Every time that Obi did well in the opinion polls, we debated it, and I've always said, look, many young Nigerians think that yes, politicians are bad, but this one is more decent than the rest of them. I've always said that, and I will repeat it, that is the view of most people. That yes, our politicians are dirty, but Obi is not like the rest of them. And this is the reason young people who are not happy with the way our country is being run want Obi. But the truth is, Obi lost the election. And I predicted 2 weeks before the election that he would be defeated in the election. It is there again. Go and check that episode on YouTube. I said he will not be elected. This is a fact. The same way that I predicted that Alex Oti will be elected governor of Abia State. No sentiment. We can't agree on everything. God did not create us the same way. My own argument is that the presidential election that people are saying is the worst election ever, I disagree. I have not said that it was a perfect election or that there were no irregularities. It would be stupid of me to say that. But I disagree with people trying to make it look like the worst election in our history. And I've seen many elections in our country. So I can tell you that it is not the worst. No one created by God will be able to convince me that the presidential election is the worst in our history. You can keep that notion. For me, you will not be able to convince me. And when I believe in something, it's a waste of time trying to see if you can convince me or bully me. I can't be bullied. So this is where we are. This is not an APC program. I have criticized APC on this program more than anything. one of our famous Facebookers, Abbas Adetunji, he saw where I analyzed President Buhari's New Year message. And he said, yes, Jide is truly a very objective journalist because I took the president to the cleaners. And I have no shame about that. You can call me whatever you want to call me now because we do not agree on the presidential election, but you can't take away the work that I've done. And what I've done is on record. People can go back and watch the things that I've said. I do not believe in the PDP. I do not believe in the APC. I have friends in those different parties. I have an obligation to be fair to everyone. They say, Jide did not condemn the beating of people on election day in Lagos. I have condemned it 4 times now. 4 times. 3 times. 2 times on Journalist Hangout. 1 time on this program. 1 time on Your View. People are just being unreasonable. And we don't have to agree on everything. So this is the thing. My argument is logical. If you are saying the elections were rigged, how come the biggest states were lost by APC? Just the same way that the former INEC chairman said, if they wanted to rig election, they will not be targeting small states. They will target the big states where you have the votes. They lost Kano, they lost Kaduna, they lost Katsina, they lost Lagos. I mean, if you want to rig election, you will not make up your mind to lose the biggest states. It makes no sense. No one is saying the election is perfect, but they should stop saying it's the worst in our history because they think that is the way to achieve. Our people are too biased. When we were criticizing Emefiele, a lot of them were backing him because they thought that by backing Emefiele, somebody else will win the election. Now we are all suffering. Somebody was begging me for 2,000 today. I couldn't give him. Are we not all suffering now? We are all suffering.
Right.
The truth is the truth.